there's some kind of issue. And I don't have enough people who would have been moderators to go on to see. But some of the people don't have the tool or the access to moderate. So I have to fix that. But anyway, I did get a computer I can use. Um, you know, I have to put it together and turn it on to see if it works though. And it should work. It's refurbished and there's enough space for me to organize and move things around. I have other things that from the videos and the photos that I've taken for this channel. I have other projects that I want to do, but I can't really do unless I have a computer to for the layout and everything. So I'll be probably editing and doing things that go all the way back to 2019, but currently on the SD card that I just started using and the last one that I took out, I probably have like 13 hours of videos that I never posted. And the laptop that I don't really use at all has a bunch of stuff too. So that I maxed out the storage and then I just like stopped using it. I only use it when I go to like my writers group or something because some of my poems are on there. But I don't even really open that. But that also has almost 100 cemeteries not posted. Hi, Supreme Net God. How are you? Hey, I got to make you a moderator. I don't know if I'm going to have any moderators on right now. But it's nice to see you. I'm still working on that project. Takes a lot of space. And I've never done one that was going to be 9 hours long. So I'm not sure really how much space that's going to take. That'll probably take half a day to load on YouTube as well. But I didn't forget. I didn't forget about you or what you want. And if you have other pictures or information you want to send, Supreme Net God, just go ahead and send it to me. You know my email. You've emailed me before. Or if you find anything interesting in the state that I live in, which is Illinois, I also am willing and have traveled to Indiana. And I've gone south to Cairo, Illinois. But in the past, for other reasons, I've been to Kentucky from Illinois. So I could go to Wisconsin. Just anything that's close like that. So, hi, everybody. Supreme Net God. Christopher. Hi, Christopher. I'm okay, Christopher. It's nice to hear from you. I always read your comments, but sometimes YouTube spazzes out and like just somehow there's a mix-up about me commenting back. But I get all your comments. Supreme Net God. Oh yeah, LOL. I'd love to be a moderator as well. Oh, okay, Supreme Net God. Christopher, I promise I never ignore you and I read what you write. And I try to comment back at everybody, but sometimes, I don't know. But Christopher, we should go get licenses to have crows be our best friends. I don't know, it's a falcontress or something like that. But I want your witty comments. Christopher, you're very witty. Christopher, you can tell that you're highly educated and you don't have to say much at all. So, but That's hilarious about the birds. But I always wanted a license to have like a falcon or a bird or an owl. I would like an owl. Um, I saw something about snow owls. They have a different, I don't know what it's called, the thing around their eyes, because they're day birds, not night birds, not nocturnal. But anyway, I got plans to go to a lot of places, but it's hard because I really only have one person that would do anything with me. And there was another guy. Hi, Christopher. Shh. Ooh. That's hilarious. Are you seriously, Christopher? It's so funny. Um, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, my plans are thrown. Oh wait, no. I had met somebody who what had offered to go to cemeteries with me, but they want a relationship and I don't want that. On top of the fact that person would probably in the long term tell me not to do it because I can kind of tell they're just doing it to act like they're interested. Hi, Sean. You're so late. You're late. I didn't think you were coming on at all. I thought you were just going to have a drink. But this other person, like sometimes, like people will act interested in like, or they care about what you do, but they really don't. They're just trying to get their claws in you. They're trying to get you stuck. So it wasn't really, oh, I met someone who was interested. I met somebody who, Sean, I'm the CEO here, not you. So I don't have to tell you I'm going on. You're supposed to figure it out. You're a moderator. Um, so some people just act like they have the same interests, but they don't, but they really don't want you to do it. Like, for example, there was a guy who said, like, he used to smoke weed with his wife when they were dating, and then they got married, and then she said, don't smoke it. So it's kind of like that, where someone acts like they like it, but then when you get close to them, they're going to say, don't do it. Um, tell that to my what? Oh, your notification, Sean? So, hey, Sean, I have a question. Should I introduce my black mirror just so everybody can see what it looks like? Or do you think it's too scary? Because that's kind of on the edge of paranormal, like EVP, SLS. Sean, you think I should introduce my mirror? My paranormal mirror? Anybody want to help me name my mirror? Let's see it. Okay, hold on. Okay. It's got fingerprints on it. Look, you can see the lights. What's this used for? It's a black mirror. And it's used for communicating with ghosts. It's a paranormal item. You can see the fingerprints. It's a paranormal item. Nice. I've never seen anything like it. This was sent from the UK. I buy a lot of things out of the country, but it's really just, this one's just like a picture frame. And then there's something, a layer or something blackened on the one side of the glass. But this was made in a full moon. And then it was cleaned on a new moon or something. I don't know. It was in the moon for a whole month. But it wasn't cheap. And it was from the UK, so it took time to get here. But some people think it's super creepy. But yes, it's for how many ghost items you have for communication. I got so many. And you know what? Sometimes if you're friendly and you're not wearing a black hoodie and stuff, hi Bluegrass Paranormal, there's a moderator. Hi. Thanks for stop. Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures is a paranormal channel that's a moderator and stopping by to say hi. So if you would like to check out Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures. They've been friends of the channel for a little bit. So the mirror is for communicating with the dead, and I had it on another channel, and I was using it with runes, and I think I got hour and a half into readings, and then it felt like the whole room was full of people, so I had to, say it was ended, and I had to put it down, but you're not supposed to ask it blindly. You're supposed to say, I'm trying to tap into this angel, spirit, guide, spirit, or person, but you need to be very direct about your intentions and or the topic you're talking about. Because if you just start talking without saying, I want to speak to somebody, or positive, or whatever specific intention, who are you trying to talk to? If you don't do that, whatever will come out. Whatever will come out of this. So you're just supposed to kind of stare at it. And some people can see images on it, but it's most likely it's just going to be whatever comes to your mind. Whatever comes to your mind. The images that come to your mind. Which is the information I get is usually words, but I do get images. I do get flashes of things, but most of it's like just words. And you can see this is small, and I can take it with me. Thank you so much, Bluegrass. Supreme Net God, I've been watching another channel. The guy does Spirit Box and SLS. Yes, people do that. Yeah, and some people can do it at the same time. I'm not set up for that. I need like another camera or another phone or something. So anyway, yeah, but I bet he wouldn't do the Black Mirror. So I'm going to come up with a name for this. I'm going to come up with a name for this mirror. Spirits, would you have anything to say? Oh, you're seeing a reflection of all my cards and books and stuff. Oh my gosh, you see that? That's all cards and books. Look at my mess on the table. This is all cards. I got so many, and I got bags and boxes of cards. Thanks for your thumbs up. Thanks for telling everybody I had a mess on the table mirror. So, you can use sage or whatever when you're using it too. To protect yourself, but I would be polite and say, a session is ended or something like that when you're done with it, and cover it or put it flat down, the reflective part down. But the truth is, everybody, your cell phone is a black mirror, and when you're not using it, and so is your TV. So if you really wanted to, like mine was made from a person who does it on a regular basis, and then they made it in the moon and cleaned it in the moon. So if you're using your cell phone, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't do it because everything's interesting. And the thing about the black mirror is whatever you're talking to can see you. They can see you. It's kind of like a one-way window, except for they can see you. You can't see them. You just see the mirror. So there could be a whole group of people on the other side of the mirror looking back at you, and you don't know who they are. But that is a paranormal tool you could use. I would be very cautious where you use it because it's like giving space. So like if you give somebody space to speak, there's space. If you're using this mirror, that's like giving it space to speak. It's space. It's a void. It's a room, like a womb, like a woman's womb. No, Christopher. Nobody's gonna look back at you that way. But I don't know. It's kind of like the internet, the black mirror is like, someone on the other side could like not even have their clothes on. It could be like some crazy looking monster, and you might get the vibe that you're talking to just whatever. So I would just have intention, do things with purpose. People that get in trouble are the ones that don't have purpose to what they're doing and don't know exactly what they're doing or intention. And I'm pretty sure that Bluegrass Paranormal can understand going into a paranormal environment or using a paranormal tool like the Black Mirror to using it to communicate. You have to have intention. You have to have a purpose. I don't think most people go to a haunted place and not have an intention. Their intention could be communication. It could be wanting to see or have an experience, or their intention could be to be a skeptic. Oh, thanks, Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures. So it's kind of like one of those things. And it's important to understand what a warning is, okay? And I'm just telling you this because I've made a lot of mistakes. And I've made a lot of mistakes, not as arrogant in paranormal, not arrogant, but just feeling like I don't need a safety net, feeling like I don't need protection. And it's like I've gotten documentation of demons. And in those situations, I was more inquisitive and wanting to know and going back and getting on camera and blah, blah, blah. But it was a warning. It was a warning. Hello, something's there. Something's going on. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm telling you from experience that you really do have to have an intention and a purpose. Definitely listen to a warning, Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures. Demons are obviously warnings, but I was taking it as, oh, this is the location that the demon was at. But now that I've been doing like more like spiritual work and spiritual healing and even the Reiki sessions and stuff, I've come to find out that they're warnings. I don't know, like there's videos on this channel somewhere, but there was a situation where sitting at home, next thing you know, the fire department's knocking on the door saying, we're surprised you're not passed out from CO2 poisoning. And 5 minutes before the fire department showed up, there was a demon. And it had a suit on. It had a suit, a white shirt, a red tie, and there was no face. It was just the mouth. It was no face and no hair. And the face was in my direction with no eyes, and it was facing me, and then into the wall in the direction of where the other part of the building had a gas leak. I got warnings in my dream. I get warnings in my dreams. Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. It's dreams are good, especially if you have something coming up. Like if you say, well, in a week I'm going to investigate a restaurant or something, the dream would be very helpful. And actually, Martha, I hope I'm saying your name right. Martha, you get warnings in your dreams, and the warnings in the places you go, and then Martha, Marsha, I'm so sorry. Marsha, I have a feeling that I have a feeling that your intuition, you don't really need your dreams ahead of time, Marsha. I have a feeling like you're tapping into stuff. I'm pretty sure you said something about, I swear you said something about, I don't remember if you said you had a dream and then something with the neighbors and this, that, whatever, and blood. And then I said, I think you're having an awakening. Oh, yeah. Bluegrass Paranormal. That's premonitions. If you can do that, then you can do it when you're not dreaming. You can do it even when you're not dreaming. Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you. I can't believe it took me this long to think. Marsha, before you go to sleep, figure out what it is that you would like information on. It could be, what will be here when I go there? You know, like if you go somewhere to do an investigation, what will be there when I get there? I want to know. You say that before you go to sleep. You're going to wake up with an answer. Clear that picture out of my... Oh my God, Christopher. I'm sorry. But dreams are very symbolic. So if you're doing an investigation and you're having dreams that may not follow the events that you know already that are coming, then I would focus on what colors are in the dreams. You can always do a Google search what the color symbolizes, or it symbolizes what it means to you. And you could figure out like what the symbols mean or things like what is it like if you had a dream about half empty grocery store, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? You know, um, you take that and you kind of bend it a little to interpret how your investigation is going to go. What does the half empty grocery store, what does it mean to you? What's that got to do with your investigation? And somewhere in the middle, you'll find it. I mean, this is what I do for work. Numbers mean things too. I just think that if you know you're going to a restaurant to investigate, you ask before you go to sleep, I would like to know this information about the investigation. You go to sleep, but you don't dream about investigating the restaurant. You dream some weird dream where you're just like doing some activity in somewhere. That's where I'm saying, okay, it has nothing to do with the investigation or restaurant, but it is related to it 100%. It's so confusing. I know you're smart, Marsha. I just don't know how to explain it. Oh, somebody's message was. Oh, somebody. Hey, good job, Bluegrass Paranormal, getting rid of somebody. I have no idea what happened. So, like with all this spiritual learning and healing, especially in the last 6 months, a troll. Okay, thanks, Bluegrass. With all that, you really do, I come to find you really do need to be protected. Number one thing is be confident. Because it's like being afraid of a spider. I'm afraid of spiders. I don't want no spider. I'm not saying I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. But if you see a spider, you know, it's because, you know, there's an unknown mystery part of it. Am I going to get hurt? Am I going to get bit? And there's a mystery part of it just being weird insect. Okay, I'm losing my mind. But what am I going to give that? Am I going to give that spider more control or power of the situation? Probably will. I probably would. But the same thing is about investigation. You have to be confident, because if you're not, you're going to give the ghost, spirit, demon, or imaginary thing all your power, all the control. And then before you leave the damn cemetery, you're not even going to have your soul. Christopher. Oh, thanks, Christopher. Oh, thanks, Christopher. But Christopher, you're a genius. So Christopher probably knows what I'm saying before I'm going to say it. But Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures. By the way, Rachel, love your shirt and necklace. Thank you. I got this shirt for like $4 on, I don't know if it was Shein or Temu or TEMU or Shein. I don't know. And then this necklace I got, it's called, they don't have this one anymore. I got this over a year ago. This is raw amethyst and clear quartz. This was from a website called The Magic Trap. MIJRAK. Magic Trap. I buy candles from them. They sell champion candles. This is third eye chakra or something. And they have 2 sizes. That's where I got this. I got a lot more of these. Like, here's another one I wear all the time. That's clear quartz and Amazonite. That I got from the Magic Trap. But I also sell jewelry. I don't know if I can. Like, that's all crystals. This is all crystals. I have all kinds of stuff. Like, I can't even begin to pull out all the stuff I have. It's ridiculous. Hey, come say hi. Guess who's on here? Marsha. Come over here, sit on my lap. Does anybody know who this is? Oh, thanks, Bluegrass. Does anybody know who this is? I have a question. Move your arm. Come over here. Do we look alike? This is Ethan. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Ethan, Christopher said we look like we're related. Oh, Supreme. Oh, wow. Look, say hi, Supreme Net God.
Hi, Supreme Net God.
That's a long name. Supreme Net God plays games.
Oh.
Yeah, they're a creator for games.
What games?
Criminal and SWAT or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Supreme Net God, I think it's Criminal versus SWAT. Oh, guess what? Bluegrass Paranormal Adventures.
This is cute.
They said you're cute.
Yeah, no. I just saw it.
Yeah, Supreme Net God, I didn't forget. Criminals versus SWAT. Oh, no. Ethan, do you like cemeteries?
Yeah.
Why do you like cemeteries?
I told you in the interview video.
Okay, different reason.
I don't know.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't trust them.
You don't trust them?
Yeah.
But do you believe in them?
No.
Do you believe in angels?
Yes.
Do you believe in demons?
No. Of course I don't believe in demons.
Do you believe in Satan?
No. Of course I don't.
Don't be sarcastic. I don't know if you're telling me a real thing or you're being funny. Do you believe in the devil?
No. Of course I don't.
Okay, you just believe in angels
Yeah, and God.
and God.
Wait, let me go get my brother. I'll be right back.
You're gonna go get a what?
My brother.
Oh, your brother.
Torian! Mom needs you.
Oh my gosh, Ethan! Supreme Net God killed almost 300,000 criminals. Supreme Net God, 300,000 criminals. Bluegrass Paranormal. Ethan does a great job putting flags out. Thank you very much. Hey, she said you did a good job putting stuff out for the graves. Come over here. Say thank. No, you need to say thank you on camera.
Thank you.
Oh wait, come over here. Look.
What?
Supreme Net God wants you to look at the camera. Guess how many criminals he's killed on his game? Come on, guess. It's a big number.
At least like 546.
No. No.
10. All right.
300,000. Can you believe it?
Yeah. I just
You need to tell Supreme Nick God to take a nap.
Jeez, that's a lot. Jeez.
That's the look on his face.
Jeez.
That's the look.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
You're dropping me.
Oh jeez.
You're too big for all this mess.
Yeah, I know.
Get up. What is Supreme getting? That guy sent a skull. Say hello. There's 6 people watching you.
Oh.
Do you think I'm scared of cemeteries?
No, of course not.
Do you think I believe in ghosts?
No.
Tell the truth.
Well, angel ghost.
Angel ghosts?
Yeah, like angel types of ghosts, like angels or you know. What is
Okay, go please have fun.
All right, bye. You gotta get Torian.
Torian's not interested in my channel at all.
Yeah.
Seth is interested. He's 20, but he lives
Yeah.
3 hours away. Ethan's interested in my channel, but not my son Torian. He says that I just like to walk all over dead people. He's just stuck on the dead person thing. But I hope everybody has a great Friday night. Don't photobomb me.
Right.
No. You've been a photobomber since you were born. Supreme Net God, do you have a spirit box? No, all I have is the necrophonics, which the other paranormal channels introduced me to that. I think it was Bluegrass Paranormal. And then Ghostcom has an app for EVP. Then the Spirit Talker, which is by GhostTube. What's your thoughts about using a spirit box in a cemetery to communicate with deceased relatives? Christopher, I don't mind doing paranormal investigations, Christopher. I have a lot of investigations that I never, ever, ever, ever publish on YouTube. But as long as I don't have to put up with the relative of the relative with me, because then there's probably too much expectations. The Supreme Net God. I mean, I don't mind doing it, like me being there, but having someone's family with me, I'm not sure. Like, they would have to pay me. That's just flat out how it is. And there's things that I will not do unless you pay me. Like a favor like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's a situation where it's like very tricky and stuff like that, I'm not doing it unless you pay me. Supreme Net God, I don't see how anyone can hear them with the static going on. Well, the app, the Spirit Talker, that clears it. You only hear the words. The necrophonics, you can do it with different options. I forget all the options. You can have all the options on, or some options together, or none at all. and that changes the amount of static. The other EVP one has a anti-static option, but you still hear that. You just won't hear the part. So you'll still hear something. You just won't. It'll be like more like a bass sound. You won't hear that high pitch static. So the only one that's clear is that spirit talker. And then you don't hear different voices, and you don't hear different laughters like you would the other EVP programs, which makes it interesting, you know, instead of just hearing the word house, you would hear, is it a woman or man saying house, their tone of their voice and their attitude, or if they're laughing. It is very annoying, and let me tell you, that staticky sound in a cemetery scares me a lot more than just being in a cemetery. Like, as soon as that static sound goes on, it's scary. I don't know how these people are doing paranormal investigations, and they like just that sound, like it's very triggering to me. Like out in the cemetery, it is. I don't know why it makes it scary. The cemetery is not scary without that staticky sound. Christopher had an investigation at one of my office a few years ago. Spirit box is very annoying and difficult to listen to. Yeah, it is annoying. They're coming out with new stuff out all the time. I think the reason why they haven't ironed that out is that there's not enough investigation, paranormal investigators out there to push the technology, because there's enough people out there push technology for you to have all of a sudden an upgraded new phone every 2 months. But there's not that many paranormal investigators that would push for it, to have that interest for a company to really want to figure that out. But there's equipment that I want to buy, but I don't know. And then I have to think about transporting it. I was thinking about having some kind of like a cart, you know, like people used to like shop with these old carts that were just standing on wheels. Or maybe some like luggage case or something on wheels. I don't know. The luggages I have are only for when I like do tarot events or something like that. So they're like brand new looking. Not bringing those to the cemetery. I kind of want a toolkit on me, but at the same time, I have to be very mindful of what I look like. Christopher, we had a residential haunting, and the lingering spirit of this one from town who had never had been there. I'm not sure how it got there. What haunting and the lingering spirit of this one doctor from the town who never had. That's so weird, Christopher. Could have been a traveling doctor. Could have been a doctor that was in that town having an affair with a woman. How did this spirit get there when there was no doctor in that town or something like that? Is often passing by, going through, or it could have been a doctor that was attached to somebody or something, or I think even some spirits that travel, some do move around. I think some of them will get stuck on things. Like if there was a traveling ghost right now, it might get stuck on me doing my thing right now. I don't know. They all were. Um, so I got a little lost there, but um, yeah. So I'm not sure how a doctor would have got there, except for obviously it would have had to relocate from where it had originally been. And then you think about how a spirit would travel is usually an object or a person, unless it was somebody who mysteriously died and was actually in the area waiting on a lover. Oh, we're having affairs. Oh, damn. Christopher, what town is this? Christopher, we had some of his old equipment there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know about getting involved with a whole town sleeping with each other. But it sounds interesting. Pennsylvania, Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania. Tunkhannock. It sounds like a town you could get pregnant in. So I would stay away from there. But I can't say that word. What is that? Native American? Really? What is that? Anyway, Tunka, Tunkhannock. Yes, all the doctors in town were having affairs. So, well, doesn't surprise me. That's crazy. Tunkhannock. Okay. Tunkhannock. Sounds like Tunkin. I can't even say it now. Tunkanami. I can't. Like, basically, Christopher, I know English. Okay? I know English. You try to tell someone foreign, oh yeah, sometimes I mess up too. They don't get it. There are things that I cannot pronounce at all. But I was born on the East Coast, spent a lot of time on the West Coast, and then came to the Midwest. So, you know, it was like talking fast with a deep accent to talking slow on the West Coast to whatever in the Midwest, and then all the dialects are all mixed up. Christopher, they don't speak real English there anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. I miss the East Coast, but I was only in Pennsylvania passing by, went to Hersheytown, saw a chocolate factory, and got a plastic chocolate ice cream scooper from Hersheytown. That was a long time ago. I don't even know what it looks like now, but they used to have Hershey Kisses, you know, like with the foil, and that was the street light. Yes, been there many times. Oh my gosh. I would have to lose like 50 pounds before I go back to Hersheytown because I want chocolate. Like, I love chocolate. Love chocolate. So, anyway, I don't know what anybody's doing for their Friday night, but I'm staying home. I'm not doing anything except for being me. Maybe putting some stuff away, setting up the computer I got. But it's just things are going to get different. And, you know, I don't know how anything's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen when my ex-husband gets in another serious relationship. He's probably not going to be able to go to cemeteries with me that much. But like I said, there was this other person that was interested, but I know when someone's being phony. You know what I'm saying? I know you weren't interested in that before we met. And coming on so strong. No. Because I'm not having someone mess up my vibe in a cemetery. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not going to be hanging out in a cemetery with someone who's more worried about, where's the quiet spot corner to get something. No. So, Christopher. It's built up tremendously in the past decade. Oh, dang, really? Okay. Here you go. Christopher, when I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. You know what that means, Christopher. Have a drink. Have a drink for me. Have a drink for me because I'm a chicken. I can only drink it if it's like fruity, girly drink. But I guess in certain situations I would just drink it, but not really. Not really a drinker. But I do some of the green, so that's what I do. But I guess like it's more accepted now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, cool, Christopher. Whoa, I wasn't sure. But yesterday I went to the park, told somebody, hey, I'm going over here to walk. But I took a gummy and when they got out, hi Kennedy, hi. When they got out, I stayed in the car and spent the entire time at the park sleeping because I had a gummy. So I didn't even take a walk yesterday. Hi Kennedy. We've been talking about all kinds of things. And Kennedy, we had talked about a paranormal tool, the Black Mirror. Yummy gummy. Christopher, it was a yummy gummy. It had 100 milligrams of CBD and 100 milligrams in addition of THC. I took that gummy, went down the street, told people I was getting out to go for a walk, and ended up just sleeping in the car. And I'm talking about it was hot. It was hot. And I didn't open the windows or nothing. I just fell asleep. And then they ended up noticing that I never left the car, and I told them, I was like, I had a gummy, and that's the way it is. So I kind of can't just take a gummy when I want. I have to do it in private because, in certain situations, if someone sees me grabbing for that gummy, they're going to say, oh, you know what happens when you take a gummy. I mean, I will start nipping the corners of the gummy if it's that big of a deal, or just take half of it. But I guess not the regular ones, not the regular THC. Those Those are okay, but like the ones that have both in it, those gummies knock me out. But I don't know where I have anything that's juicy or anything. Not sure. And all my stuff's mixed up. But hope everybody has a good Friday night. I'm not doing a thing except for being me at home. And I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm way behind on stuff. One of these days I'm gonna be posting a bunch of stuff at the same time. But I hope everybody has a good weekend. Prepare ahead for the 4th of July and prepare to be safe for your 4th of July. So just have a happy 4th. And Christopher, I'm gonna get you a message, but not right now. Not right now. Everything's chaotic, but oh my gosh, Supreme Neck God. Yes, thank you. I am working on that video. I guesstimate it'll be a 9-hour video. It might be more. I love you, Christopher. Yay! You can comment as much as you want. And just remember, I probably read it, but for some reason I have a hard time with commenting or to get to everybody's comments. But I always end up getting to it. There's some comments that I don't get to for a couple of weeks, and I don't mean to do that. Or, you know what? It doesn't even notify me of every comment. It only notifies me of some. And then if it's in a conversation in a comment, I don't get any of those notifications. I have to go back into it later. But I appreciate that. I have friends here that support the channel, that watch the channel, that visit people with me. You know, I was neglected a lot in my life, and you know, it's not easy to not be understood or heard or even remembered. And so visiting these graves is kind of like therapeutic because I'm helping people be remembered, maybe understood, or there's a lot of people that look into the person's life or history after they've seen a video on this channel. Oh, Christopher. I don't know what I'm blabbing about, but I hope you all have a good weekend. Thanks for chit-chatting. I'll go live again, and I'll try to put out some of my longer videos. If anyone has suggestions or wants to email me, it's CEO of my chemical factory at gmail.com. And I have a Patreon club if you want to join to help with gas or buying flowers. Supreme Neck God, I've seen him in your comments and in your shorts. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Have a great weekend, Christopher, Supreme Neck God, Bluegrass Paranormal, Sean Ginger, and everybody else who has been secretly and visibly watching. Please watch from the beginning. Every time you watch one of my regular videos that's not a short, you're helping me get closer to a donation button. Good night, Sean. Good night, Supreme Neck God.